Welcome back to Sean's Fit Garage, where we build cars and we build ourselves. Once again, 2001 Suburban. What we're doing today is we're going to be replacing the tail lights with these LED clears. They do come with the resistors on them. They aren't just like hook up your old bulbs. These are full LED, so you do have to wire them in underneath the car. And for an extra measure of safety, we got the little LED flasher relay so you don't get the hyper flash from the back. This is what it looks like with the part number. Let's see if it'll focus. Boom, right there. Let's get to it. So here's what she's looking like right now. Pull these tail lights off, replace them with the new ones. Best part about tail lights, you only really need one tool. Drill, make it quick. I'm gonna be using some E-tape because with these lights in particular, since you have to plug in to the harness underneath the car, it has two harnesses for the passenger side, and it's a 2000 through 2001, and then a 2002 through 2006. I don't know why it says 2003. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna E-tape this one off so I don't have to fully cut it, just in case. This is a super easy procedure, guys. Just gonna be taking out these two screws. The tail light will come right off. Just gonna rest it here for now. And show you what we have to do underneath the car. So under the car, right here, you'll notice that you have the two plugins for the harness. You just want to follow it up, so it will be this one. Just want to press down, give it a couple wiggles. Now that it's off, we're just going to run it back through and remove the light completely. Ooh, I forgot I had a backup camera connected. Okay, and we're back. I just had to remove my backup camera. Completely forgot about that. Stick this off to the side. Grab the first tail light. Start running. All right, so first things first is we want to make sure that we take the two resistors off. There's one. There's two. And where we're going to be mounting these little guys is down in here. So I think this first one, I'm going to mount about here. And the second one, probably mount right around in here. All right, so here's the first one. We're gonna mount that right down in here. And the second one, probably throw right about in here. And just so you know, when I first pulled off these lights to run my backup camera here, I took some cleaning agent, wiped all this down. You want to make sure that these can stick very well so they don't fall off. And now it's time to take your cord, run it down through here, plug it in underneath the truck. then let's attach this guy back in. And this one down here. Set this down. Let's go into the car, guys. So, should be easy. As just taking this wire again, the harness, and plugging it in. I'm gonna attach my backup cord real quick. We'll be right back. Well, of course, it started raining, so I gotta hurry this up a little bit. Make sure all your wires are tucked. All right. And then line her up. Let's get that top bolt on. Jesus. Of course, guys. Anytime you go to work on your car, starts to rain. Do you know what the chances of rain were today? About 3%. On days when it's 100%, you know how much it rains? Never does. Take a drill. And she's in. Looking good. Now it's time to test it out. All right, so the running light's working. All right, just had to come back on my camera, make sure that the reverse lights and the brake lights were working, but now the satisfying part of the new light. All right, so let's start on this other side before I get soaked. So it's gonna be the same general process on this side, guys. Just the 2 bolts. Remove this tail light. Stick her down. Ooh, I did not clean this side. This is what it was looking like before. So I'm gonna have to grab a little wipe and wipe that down. But before I do that, let's get underneath. And on this side, this is going up right here to the tail light, so press that down, give it a couple wiggles. Whew. Watch out for the dirt, and it's off. Now that we're done cleaning, let's remove the resistors. Do the same mounting position. So I'll run this one low. Down in there. The second one. right here. Now that the resistors are plugged in, same thing. Lay that down. And since I have a 2001, I will be using the gray to match with the gray harness here. Just clip it in. There it is. You heard the snap. I'm gonna get my E-tape, tape this guy off. I know a lot of you guys may have been saying that's a lot of E-tape. It might be a little excessive, but because it's under the car, I don't want it getting wet. The next step I'm gonna do, since I'm under here actually looking at it, is I'm gonna button this up to this connector here, right here, and I'm gonna throw a zip tie on it and wire loom the rest of this. Okay, got that all cleaned up. Time to throw in the screws, test out the lights. Line up the outside holes. Let's see. I had a little camera malfunction, didn't know it was happening when I was filming, but what I did was I took out the two 7mm screws at the bottom of this panel. It's just clips, you pull it out. This is the original relay. It goes right here. You just pull that out, and when you stick the new one in, which is for LEDs, so you don't have hyper flash, you want to make sure that this single pin right here is facing the bottom like this, and it just slides right in. And so you can see left turn signal, no hyper flash. You can hear the relay going at normal speeds. Right, regular speed. Guys, unfortunately, I'm gonna button this up without showing you guys. It's about to pour and I got to get out of here. Had to take another break. Unfortunately, it started pouring, so as you can see, just had to line these up. This just pushes right in. That's that side. This side's also lined up. Push this in. And to the bottom. Come down. You stick in 7mm screws. One here. One here, just to get it started. See if I can prop you guys up right here. All right, it worked. Grab the ratchet. Now the dash is in, it's a wrap. I think I like them. I was gonna go with smoked, but the clear looks good with the two-tone. Guys, like, comment, subscribe for more how-to videos. I'm really enjoying this. If you guys are enjoying it, support the channel.